what I ended up. I have like 6 bags of cattleyas. So let me take them out. This is bag. And this is the first one. It's a red cattleya. So on a lot I have like, here's another one. That's the second one. Here's my third one. The fourth one, of course, is facing the other way. Here's the fourth one. And then I have 2 smaller ones. It's an orange one. And here's a slightly spotted cattleya. So let me take it out of the bags. So when you buy it from Lowe's, you get them in like these little plastic bags with a label and instructions on how to grow them. It also comes in a bag, and it's another net bag inside it, and the label is right there. So sometimes it's hard to see what kind of a plant you're getting, so it's like a hit or miss. I couldn't take it out of the packet, so I'm going to open the packet and I'm going to see how good the plants are right now. So let me just unpack them up and then I'll show you what the plants look like. So give me 1 second. Again, these are all from Lowe's. I just happened to swing by just to take a quick look, and of course I walked out with these plants. So give me 1 second, I'll come back in a minute, okay? Okay, so I went ahead and unpacked orchids and removed all the plastic that it came in, and here they are, all 6 of them. There's the red one right here, and there's the pink with the light dark pink and a light pink petals, and here's the yellow and the red splash, and here's the pink with the yellow interior. It's right here. And then I have the splash one, which is this little pot over here, and here's another one that's an orange one, and this is the flower from that one. All 6 cattleyas. So let me show you the labels, and I am using the dog for support. This little plants out that was going to fall over. So they were all healthy looking plants except for these 2 little ones are in a small pot. So when I tried to take the plastic out, it just fell out, so I have to repot them right away. And this is the label for that one. It wasn't clear, but so when I was at Lowe's, I knew the label was not clear, so I took a picture of 2 of the orange plants that they had over there, and when I came home and looked at it, it had completely different names. So I'm probably going to go back there and get the other orange one as well, because that one says clusters and this one doesn't have the proper name. Now this is the name for this one. It is a Cattleya Day Tripper Spot, and it says it was repotted in 6/26/18. The media looks okay. It's just that the plant is just, see how wobbly it is? It's my fault, I think, because when I tried to take it out of the plastic bag, it all went flying all over the place. So those are the 2 little ones, and I'm using the dog in the background to hold it in place so that they don't keep falling down, which it was doing for me. So off we go to the bigger plants. Let me put this on the stand so I can show it to you better. And the plant is all healthy looking. Leaves are all nice, healthy. This one's got a new growth coming, so hopefully, I'm not sure, but hoping, keeping my fingers crossed to get a new bloom from that one. So this is a new growth, and this is the newest one from And then the other new growth is coming from here. So this is the newest growth, and this is the new one that's coming out. So this new one is coming out of this. So this is the older one, and this is of course the oldest bulb. And this is the label for this one. It says SLC Final Touch Mendenhall, peachy pink. And let me show you the label. I mean the flower, what it looks like, or what it's supposed to look like. Here's the flower. This is the pink with the yellow lip. And when you zoom it, it's still got a little like orange. And I don't know if it's got to be like a clustered flowers. I don't know anything, so I just bought it because I like the colors. And so let me move that aside. Let me bring the next one. Here it is. This is the yellow and the red splash. I didn't think orange. I like that, but they didn't have the big orange orchid in over there. They only had the smaller parts, so that's why I took that. And the bigger ones were $13.98. The smaller parts were $7 and change. And here is the media. It's got some white stuff all over it. It's like a powdery stuff, but the media itself is not breaking down or anything, so it's not that old. I think this is charcoal, and then they have this sponge rock, but it's leaving like a residue on the finger, so it's got like a powdery stuff on it. I'm sure if I wash it, I mean I have to go water it because this is bone dry. They Lowe's at Home Depot and all, when they get it, they usually these plants, they don't water it. They're very healthy plants. If you go and get it right away, they're very good. But if you wait for a few days and it's been sitting on the shelf, and once you get it, it's usually not that good. And these are all, they get their plants from this Better Grow. I tried to see if I could get the plants from their website, but I guess they only sell it to the big guys. So here's the name for this yellow and red splash. It's called, I'm not going to say it, Zeng Wen Free Gold Phoenix Yellow Splash. So I don't know if that's how you pronounce this, Zeng Wen, but anyway, so I'm showing you the labels. So some of these names are hard to pronounce, so please excuse me for if I'm saying it, pronouncing it wrong. And now let me show you the next one. It's a red, it's supposed to say red, jewel red box. This is the flower for that. And of course the label is all smudged. I don't know what it is. V and some A, or it's a war paint sun bulb. And this was transplanted 11/17/17. So I could transplant this. What happened is yesterday when I was taking it out of the pot, it just fell down and some of the media came out. But the plant is still staying in there firmly. It's healthy. Its leaves are nice and thick. And so it's got, this is the oldest one, this is the next one, and this is the newest growth. So the newest growth has 2 leaves. The oldest one has only 1 leaf. So it's behaving kind of different, I guess. So that's the 3rd large part. So I showed you the yellow, the pink, and the red. And now the last one is this double colored, it's a lavender and two-tone cattleyas. It's lavender splash, two-tone cattleyas. This is easy to grow. Let me come close up. So that's the flower that you can expect from this particular plant. This is also in that big pot. It's $13.98. All these big pots are $13.98. And here it is the oldest one, the second one, and it's the newest lead. And here's the newest one. It's the newest one. So it comes like in this order. So this one, none of them has produced any flowers. So I'm not sure if it is flowering, blooming size yet, but they look big. So I hope it'll bloom soon. Let's see. Nice and green firm. I don't see. What it does need now is like nice soaking, and then I will take it out, give it a good water, let it drink it up in a little bit, and then I'm going to try to give it a little bit of fertilizer. So this is the name for this plant. Petinera Dick Smith Paradise Dark Splash, and this was transplanted November 3rd, 2017. Now, I could transplant it now if I want to, but this is autumn, and autumn officially started this week. So, though it's not that cold outside yet, it's nice. I don't want to transplant the pots because unless I really have to. So, I'll wait on these two. But those two little ones, I definitely will have to transplant them because they're just falling. They're not staying on their own. So I'm going to put them in a bigger pot just so that they don't need to lean on anything for support. And this time I got lucky. They're all nice, healthy plants. They had few more left. There had like a white variety over there, and they had a lot of this plant. I guess that's not that popular. The red and the yellow, that was the only last two that they had over there. So I got lucky with those. But I never seen Lowe's sell any flowering orchids other than the Phalaenopsis, which I I don't really, I'm not sure. I don't have any luck with them, with those Phalaenopsis. I either get crown rot or I don't know, some rot and they die on me. So I do have a few of them that survived, a few that died. But I guess it happens to all orchids. Some live, some die. That's how it goes. So, and I'm not sure if I showed you the little. Let me move this to the side. And I'm not sure if I showed you this. This is the little one, and this is the flowers that you can expect from them. That's spotted. No, it's a novelty Cattleya, I'd say. So, of course, they give you the instructions on the back. So that's that one. And I'm sorry if I didn't show you the name. It's the Day Tripper Spot, which was transplanted on 6/26/18. So that's the one. This one definitely needs to go into a bigger pot and definitely needs to be transplanted because this is just falling out of the pot. See, it's not in firm. So here's my favorite, of course, the orange. The next one is this yellow with the red. I guess other than the pink one, which I'm not too crazy about pink flowers. I do like them, not so much because I do, of course, the orange is my favorite, then the yellows and the reds. And we move to the pinks and then the whites. And that's it. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. So, oh, I forgot to tell you that Lowe's do not carry these, anyway, the Lowe's by me do not carry these orchids at all times. When you do see them, it's like once in a blue moon I think seen them, and I don't go to that often, so I just grab them. So there's not too many orchid places that sell orchids. So Trader Joe's used to sell them, and it was very cheap, but not anymore. I think they stopped. I called them the other day. They said no, they only have Phalaenopsis in stock. So back to ordering online or checking out Lowe's to see if you're lucky to get any of these, then just grab them. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye. So when the little pot fell out, this media came out, and I thought it was a piece of bark. And I think I guessed wrong. I think it's a dead frog that's been dead for God knows how long, because it's as stiff as the bark. And I unfortunately did touch it with my hands. I guess it's not bad, but anybody who likes to play with the frogs would probably say it's okay. But I don't know how it died. It was in the pot, so I just wanted to show what I found in the pot. I'm like, is it a bark? Oh no! And then I flipped it. It was a frog. See? It's got its eyes, and I'm glad it's dead. I'm glad it's dead. I'm sorry. I can't have frogs jumping around in my house. So if it was alive, I would have just dumped it out. But poor thing. Anyway, thanks for watching.